Alright, long time I ain't done this shit, but anyway. I still really feel like I don't want to do this. I don't feel like saying nothing. It's my turn to be stuck up for a while. You're not gonna believe what I just did, man. You're not gonna believe what I just did. Even though my boss said that he doesn't want me parking here, so I explained to him because let me wait till them fuckers and move the fuck out, man. I don't want this shit up in my face. Yeah, he's like prejudiced against me parking here, but I explained to him that the thing is, his son. How many motherfuckers are coming out here? I don't want to see this. Turn this shit back on. Just want to sidetrack him. Like I was saying, man, because they got an attitude problem up in this place. Like I was saying, excuse my attitude, excuse my language. I just did 2 trucks and 2 trailers by myself. It was a kind of a lot of hard work, but I aced it pretty quick anyway. I had to drop this, I had to drive my boss's son's truck, his Peterbilt, about 300 feet from the yard to the spot, just 300 feet across the street. And I had to drop a loaded, I had actually had his son's loaded trailer going over to some other side of Illinois. Look at this fucking asshole. What the fuck? Yeah, these bitches are really active now. Oh well, I tried to do it anyway. Let me try to hurry the fuck up and get out of here. I had his son's loaded trailer going over to Rochelle, Illinois. The truck terminal was closed because it was he sent me over on Christmas Eve. You know what, let me put this bitch on because I don't trust nobody. It was on Christmas Eve anyway, so now since it's the 26th, today is the 26th of December, I climbed out the truck and checked to see if the terminal was open and it's closed. So he told me to come on back over. So I came back over to the company's truck yard. If you don't mind, I'm in a fucking pissed off mood. I don't know why people are surrounding me so much. Nah, it's like I don't like eyes watching me. I don't like... The truth is, I'm not really supposed to be here, but the thing is, he told me to bring the loaded trailer back over to the yard, right? Because the load had to be canceled because of the holidays. So since I was there camping out on this customer truck terminal, overnight, nobody was there, it was deserted. So he told me so I drove 50 miles back over to West Chicago, Illinois. So now, this is what happens. I had to, since his son is driving another truck in Nebraska somewhere, I had to ask my boss if I could get the keys to his son's truck so I can, pull my it's kind of confusing. I had to pull my empty trailer back right here at the spot and drop it with his son's truck I'm driving 300 feet away. And I had to bobtail his truck back over somewhere. I don't know, maybe I left it here, and then I had to go back and get my truck and pull it over here or something. It's kind of confusing. So it's like I just drop and hook right here at the spot like 3 to 4 times or so. So I had to pull my trailer over here with his truck. His truck was hooked up to my trailer. because my boss would ask me to deliver the load. The load had to be canceled, so I brought the loaded trailer back. So now I took my trailer out and put his own back in. It's kind of confusing, excuse me. So I did 2 trucks, drop and hook 4 times or so. And now I'm back to the same empty trailer that I have, 1802. So I'm back to my empty trailer. I'm still doing the Samsung load again. Like somewhere in between, I was going to Georgia, North Carolina, and different places over the season. So now they got me going back to the same dedicated run, just like when I first got this job. So I'm doing the Samsung load to Sioux City, Iowa. Pretty much. So this is my first time getting it back, or better yet, this is my second time getting that dedicated run back since the last month and a half, somewhere. 2 months, I don't know. So now, it's like it was a pain in the ass. That Peterbilt was not nice to drive. I had to use 75 pounds of pressure to press the clutch pedal. Somewhere about, I don't know. It felt like I was driving a bulldozer, to tell you the truth. I never drove one before, but I'm just guessing. It felt like a bulldozer, but anyways, I managed to do it. I had to squeeze right through that spot and go right through, go across the street. And guess what? The worst part is, I had to back his Peterbilt hooked up to the loaded trailer that's 43,000 pounds inside of it. I had to crawl over the sidewalk. No, not the sidewalk. I had to crawl over the curve and some of the grass, and I wedged the trailer backwards into, I wasn't supposed to drive backwards into the yard. The yard had a steep hill. I had to back uphill without touching the fence. I didn't even climb out the truck one time. I backed into the yard and I got it executed safely. Even without spinning the tires, really. It spins sort of slightly, but without spinning the tires, I backed it in safe. I didn't mess up the suspension or nothing. I took care of that. Then after that, then I backed his truck and trailer and I hooked back up to his loaded trailer and with his truck and put, I'm talking about his son. So I put his son's truck and trailer back into its right spot. So now I'm back to mine. Boy, I was kind of scared because you got to go out on the highway and do a U-turn and come back in. You got to go in back of the yard through the highway, through Highway 64 to move forward, because that's, my boss said that. That's what all of his drivers do. They're coming from the back entrance off Highway 64 to back into the right side. They have to back on the left side. But me, instead of me doing that, I did it the hard way. I actually backed up the hill backwards to get between the fence, and I did it. Anyways, I don't really like talking so much. I'm gonna go to that one spot where I camp out a lot. I'm gonna get Wi-Fi from my computer at this Lowe's hardware store. I actually spent Christmas right there in the Lowe's parking lot, in this truck right here. This is I'm in Illinois now. Today is December 26th. Yesterday was the 25th. All right. That's it for right now. And maybe I broke my truce. I wasn't supposed to be posting no videos until you see that surprise in the next 2 to 3 months. But anyways, I guess y'all were going to probably go crazy if I didn't start talking. So, all right. That's it for right now. I'm going to cut loose. I gotta be over, what was it? I gotta be at Romeoville for that Samsung load, going to North Sioux City, South Dakota. Oh, I thought it was Iowa. No, it's South Dakota. It's right at the state line of Iowa. It's only like probably 2 miles close. All right, that's it for now.